Welcome to History of the Past. This is our segment on Jefferson the President. I am Alan Brinkley. You may know me as a writer of American history, connecting with the past. The three contenders for the election of 1800 were Thomas Jefferson, Aaron Burr, and John Adams. Jefferson and Burr made a deal to have Jefferson get the most votes and Burr get the second most votes so that Jefferson would be president and Burr would be the vice president. However, the two men tied and the issue went to the House of Representatives. Hamilton convinced the other members of the House to vote for Jefferson because he couldn't stand Burr, so Jefferson became the president. The relationship between the president and the vice president was tense and awkward. The new capital was a result of a political compromise to establish the Bank of the United States. It was in the northernmost part of the South, which was Washington, D.C. Unfortunately, the land was marshy, swampy, and full of mosquitoes and disease. The wives did not want to go to Washington, D.C. because they heard the conditions were so bad.
Wow, come with me to Washington, D.C.
I could never live in a place like that.
I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. I don't know where it goes, but it's home to me and I walk alone. I walk this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams, where the city sleeps and I'm the only one and I walk alone.
Jefferson envisioned the future of the United States to be full of independent farmers on small land. He did not want a large central government or a large military. Since Jefferson was anti-federalist, he practiced patronage by giving government jobs to fellow Jeffersonians.
Howdy, we are independent farmers.
And we don't need no federal government.
Jefferson limited the federal government by reducing government spending and size, scaling down the army, and abolishing internal taxes.
How's your army experience been?
It's going pretty well. How's yours?
Good. War's not my favorite thing, but there's nothing to do.
Oh, hey Jefferson.
Hi.
Army, go home. We don't need you anymore.
What am I gonna do? This is my job.
Good luck. Bye, Army.
Prior to Jefferson's presidency, John Adams paid off the Barbary pirates so they would not impress American ships. Jefferson did not agree with paying them because it made the U.S. look weak, so he sent the Navy to Tripoli to intimidate the pirates and force them to stop the impressment.
I have arrived at Tripoli.
What's going on?
Jefferson sent me to stop you Barbary pirates from impressing our ships.
We'll never stop impressing.
I broke your nose, but next time I'll break your face. If you keep messing with our ships, I'll be back.
Before Adams left office, he appointed a group of midnight judges to the Supreme Court. One of these judges was William Marbury. James Madison found that Marbury had not turned in all his papers, so he was not entitled to be a judge. The Supreme Court found that Marbury had the right to be a judge, but they could not enforce that was the executive branch's job. This caused the Supreme Court to declare the Judicial Act of 1789 unconstitutional.
Hey, Madison.
Hey, Marbury, you filthy midnight judge. You didn't turn in your judgeship papers, so you can't be a Supreme Court judge.
Yes, I can. According to the second president of the United States, I can.
Take it to the Supreme Court.
I will.
As a result of the Marbury versus Madison case, judicial review was established. Judicial review allowed Supreme Court to review all legislation and declare them unconstitutional if appropriate. Then the rulings went to the President to be enforced. As Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, John Marshall increased power of the federal government by strengthening the judicial branch. I'm John Marshall, and I'm going to be overlooking some laws today. Unconstitutional! This is okay. No! Unconstitutional! William Chase was a loud, obnoxious federal Supreme Court judge. Jefferson did not like Chase, so he impeached him. But since Chase committed no crime, he remained in office.
Order in the court! Strong central government! I want to pass a bill for a strong government.
Gosh, Samuel, can't you just get out of court and get impeached already?
I didn't commit no crime.
Ugh.
Thank you for watching Alan Brinkley's History of the Past.